doing the Humble Nipples and Woozle sign, you get the Step in Time, you get the Shadow Chimney part of Step in Time there. So, stuff like that, you get that. And then when Little Mermaids comes on, holy moly, you start seeing these little sea things, like little seaweeds start to pop up and everything, and then the projections on the side have little bubbles, and then you see Sebastian in one of them, and I think that's after the ah part. Then you get Under the Sea, and then then you get something similar with Nemo. Like I said, you get a projection on there and everything, and then when you get to Frozen, you kind of know you're transitioning into that. If you didn't know it at the first time, you start to see the transition to Frozen, because all of a sudden, from what people have seen, like I said, you could see this when people post it. You start seeing snow come down, and then you see the projection on the castle of Elsa, the scene where she's singing "Let It Go." Again, it's just, like I said, even just watching it on this right here made me feel like I was there. It made me feel like I was there, and again, this makes me want to go back even more so. Because even though I was there back in, almost 3 years ago, it makes me want to go, 3 years ago next month, it makes me want to go back again. And like I said, if for anything, to see that show, it's that good. And you could definitely tell that they got the same people that helped them work on the Wonderful World of Color at California Adventure. You could tell that they got them to help work on the Forever Fireworks show that debuted on the 21st. So you could tell it's the same people helping out there, just the way things were, being presented. Now, I know one question a lot of people have is, how long is this going to be around? Well, if it's a new show that debuted, it all depends on if it's just for this year, if it's for years to come. We don't really know. But I will say this. If this is a show that's here to stay, because it is called Fireworks Forever. If this is a show that's here to stay, and the effort that was put into it, I can say this. This is something that you don't just do for a year. This is something you don't just do for 1 year and that's it. This is something that you carry on at least until another anniversary, which I would either assume is the 65th, 70th, or 75th anniversary. So I would assume maybe for another few years this might be around. I'm not saying that's going to be the case, but I'm assuming more than likely this is going to be a show that stays for the next 5, maybe 10 years, 15 years at most. Maybe 5 years. Because my mom told me when she went to Disneyland that the fireworks show that they had there was all basically the same show. So I would assume that this is something new, and this is going to stick around for, like I say, at least another few years, maybe up until the 65th anniversary. Now, do I see it changing around just like they do Wonderful World of Color? Oh, of course. Of course. There's no doubt there's no doubt that's going to happen. I mean, you can't, debut a show like this that, from a fireworks standpoint, is similar in some ways to Wonderful World of Color and not want to change it around. Because when I saw Wonderful World of Color, and you can check that out on my channel, what you see there in my video there, filming it, to what a lot of people have seen in the past few years, a lot has changed. A lot of different scenes have been added in, some new different songs. A lot of stuff has been added, taken out, and replaced by other, scenes from other movies and stuff like that. So, to me, honestly, I definitely see Fireworks Forever, this new show, having some things taken, some things taken out and some things put in their place. Like, well, let me see, like what Inside Out. I think that's the new movie, Inside Out. You could definitely tell that they're gonna add something from that into this show and maybe into Wonderful World of Color. So you can expect that, no doubt. There's a lot of other Disney properties, movies, animated classics that they can definitely add in and all that. I could definitely see them adding Aladdin in there, into the Fireworks Forever down the line. I see them probably probably adding in Princess and the Frog, maybe. Just saying. I see all these different things. So, yeah, I definitely see Fireworks Forever definitely going through similar changes that Wonderful World of Color does, with different things being taken out and being replaced with different items and stuff like that. So, I definitely see that happening in the near future. But until that time, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. So, but overall, I definitely recommend people go and see this. Either watch it on YouTube, watch it on your big screen. If you got an Ultra 4K, watch it on that. You'll get a great view there. Or watch it on your HD television, or even on your tablet or your television. It doesn't really matter. So, that's all I'm going to say. I highly recommend checking it out. And if you have the money, and heck, if you live in Anaheim, go to Disneyland, and at least for one weekend or even for one day, one night, check this thing out. You will not regret it. And you know what? Just like I said at the beginning, this is something that makes even me and anybody else, probably in my shoes, want to go back to Disneyland again just to see that. So, let me know what you guys think down below. Check out InsideTheMagic.com or Inside the Magic here on YouTube. See the video there, or the various videos that we placed around YouTube, and judge for yourselves. Peace out, God bless, and I'll talk to y'all later.